have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen.
I'm a little overconfident. You're overconfident? Yeah. Overconfident about what?
Because they're higher speed. They've got to protect their home court advantage. So I kind of know what's going to happen in this game. I'm a little overconfident.
You know, they need to take the approach like they haven't done anything yet. You know, the series doesn't really start until
On tap tonight, NBA playoff action continues. It's Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's the Phoenix Suns taking on the Utah Jazz. To look at the Jazz, a successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put their hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates. And that will put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Bledsoe. Sanders is out there with Beasley, and it's Booker in at the 2 spot. Herrera passes to Johnson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Jazz on D. 4-point game. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Passes to Herrera. Hayward outside. Here's Boss. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Boss has got his second basket.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Bledsoe outside. Picked his pocket. And now Utah, fast break. Nato finished off the break.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
Bledsoe misses off the right iron.
They've had a cold start so far, just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I spoke with the head coach for Phoenix. I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
Thank you, Doris.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Johnson outside. To the middle. Boss, no good. Suns trail by 4. Sanders sets the screen for Bledsoe. Here's Samuels. The rebound by Johnson.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here's Bledsoe after Gordon Hayward's miss. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. That's good.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the evening. Jazz have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. To the inside. Boss gets the bucket. Boss has got 6 points.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Over to the left wing. Kicks it to Sanders. Pass to Booker. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Booker's got his first bucket in this one.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
And the Jazz with possession here. Johnson the screen, and the pass to Herrera. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now the dish to Samuels. No good.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Johnson outside. Stolen by Bledsoe. Pass to Booker. The rebound by the Jazz. And now Utah, fast break. Hayward leading the charge. Eric Bledsoe with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Shots good by Samuels.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
Jazz have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Now the feed to Johnson. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 8 points for Freak.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Check in for Utah. And the Suns making a change here as well. Suns trail by 8. On the court right now. Second quarter starting for the Suns. Brandon Knight is out there with Booker. Then there's Warren. Then it's Chandler. And it's Beasley in at the 4. Now here is Knight. Inside, Booker. The shot misses. Some solid defense there from Boss. Exum with it, and it's Knight picking him up from outside the arc. Booker pulls it in. The Suns shooting 43% from the floor. Chandler a screen. Knight kicks to Booker. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Booker's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Suns. Feeds it to Johnson. The Jazz working the ball around now. Ross gets the bucket.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Beasley the screen. Knight for 3, and he gets it to go. Knight's got 8.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
This is to Exum. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. He's got 5.
Joe Johnson.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Beasley, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Jazz leading by 4. Exum kicks to Johnson. Passes it to Boss. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
No good from Beasley. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hayward passes to Boss. And Utah again with the bucket. Suns trail by 8. Chandler with a screen for Knight. Beasley kicks to Knight. And the dunk by Chandler.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Now here's Knight after Gordon Hayward's miss. Outside Knight. Shot clock at 5. takes the three. Again, the miss by Knight.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
Pass to Johnson. He kicks to Hayward. To the paint. Boss. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Knight with it. Now defended by Exum. And that one's good. And that's now 10 points for Brandon Knight.
That's an impressive spin move there, Kevin. I wasn't expecting him to show handles like that.
Exum kicks to Hayward. He feeds it to Exum. Hayward with a screen for Exum. Here's Burks. Hands it from downtown. Burks has got 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 57 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Herrera's checked in for Utah. And Phoenix also making a switch. Len's checked in. Excellent use of the screen that time. That's 12 points for Brandon Knight.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Out to the wing. To the inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Jazz on D. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Now here's Hayward. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Boss, jumper off the screen, and that's good for 2.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
The pass to Herrera. In the corner, it's Hayward. Can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. And the foul called on free. And so that brings...
All right, we got a few things to cover before the second half. This isn't a game I'm going to let slip away from us. We need this one.
First things first, how about the job we've done in the paint offensively? It was men against boys down there. We've had our way with them. Our focus has to be operating as much as possible from the low block. I'll give you a compliment, though. The ball movement's been excellent. Love how many buckets we're getting off assists. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. We've got a very clear job to do and only one half to do it. This is playoff basketball. I want everything you got.
thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. An exceptional performance from Brandon Knight.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
Boss in at shooting guard. Johnson is out there with Herrera. And it's Hayward. That's the group right now for Utah. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Freak is second.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Shot from the inbound. That drops. Boss has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Jazz.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Screen by Sanders. Kicks it to Samuels. Fires for three. Hayward with some nice D. Utah leading by 9. Johnson the screen. Pass to Boss. He dishes it to Johnson. A shot by Hayward. Wide open. Good. And it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game. Bledsoe dishes to Beasley. Unloads from 13. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. Hayward's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Passes it to Boss. Puts it up from 12. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, he's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Bledsoe passes to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And he gets the bucket. And that's now 6 points for Beasley.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Pass to Boss. Hayward outside. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stopped a sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Good on the second free throw.
Looking at the game for Hayward, he's got 8 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he makes the first. So Samuels nails them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
And Utah has possession. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Bledsoe with it. To the paint. Knocked away. All sorts of time. Utah with the rebound. Boss has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
There's the dish to Johnson. Hayward, left side. There's the screen. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder was saying to his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Boss. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thank you, Doris. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Fires from 18. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Johnson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz. And here's Bledsoe. Screened by Sanders. Bledsoe outside. Shot clock at 6. Booker in the corner. And the Suns miss again.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Both teams deciding to change it up. That's good. 22 points for Freak.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Bledsoe against Sessions. Bledsoe outside. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Bledsoe's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen. There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that, man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
To the middle. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Sessions. Boss passes to Herrera. Excellent D there from Beasley. Suns trail by 9. Beasley with a screen on Sessions. Bledsoe kicks to Beasley, and he gets it to go. Beasley's got 11 points.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Here's Sessions. Michael Beasley picking up that last basket. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. He had a nice open look right there. And that's now 27 points for Freak.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Bledsoe kicks to Beasley. Rebound, Utah.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Burks dishes to Sessions. And there's the feed to Johnson. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And the foul's called on Freak. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 has put him in a rough, tough spot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Johnson. And Hood subbed in for Sessions. Lenz checked in for Phoenix. Brandon Knight comes in for Booker. Now, here is Knight. 22 points for him. Now here's Muhammad. He's guarded by Knight. Here's Boss. And Utah again with the bucket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Len, a screen. Now here's Bledsoe. He's tightly guarded. Here's Chandler. That's tipped. They recover it. Knight with it. And Burks picks him up defensively. And the dunk by Chandler.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Boss passes to Muhammad. The Jazz working the ball around now. There's a good screen. Burks. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. T.J. Warren picks one up.
Complete domination. What a game for Burks. He's got 10 points. He's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Tyson Chandler. And Burks hits 2 free throws. Suns trail by 12. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Bledsoe. He has 7. They double-team Bledsoe. Shot clock at 5. Knight into the lane. Soft touch off the glass. Knight's got 24.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Hood. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Burks' shot is good.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Bledsoe kicks to Knight. Feeds it to Len. Puts it up from 17. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. 6 points for Alex Len. Take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Freak number 1. And Utah making a change here. Hayward's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Samuels checked in. Utah leading by 10. The pass to Herrera. Inside. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. On defense, Phoenix. That's good. And that's 31 points for Freak.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Knight dishes to Teletovic. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Utah has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Here's Samuels, and he finished it off with a lay-in. Samuels got 8 points.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Here's Herrera. Phoenix grabs the miss. Warren's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Knight kicks to Len. Dishes it to Teletovic. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 36 seconds left to play here in the third. And Hayward gets it to go. He's got 12.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Knight kicks to Samuels. He feeds it to Len. Here is Samuels. He's got 8. Shot is off.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Kicks to Hood. There's the pick. With 1 on the clock and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Both teams will make substitutions.
What's the call down here? What's the call down here?
That one is no good.
All right.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. Suns trail by 10. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Sanders out there with Beasley. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Samuels in at the small forward position. Three-pointer, Hayward, that's good. Hayward's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Jazz. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Shot from 12, and the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Beasley.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Pass to Boss. Here's Herrera. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
The Suns making a switch here. Bledsoe's checked in.
One shot. One shot.
One minute now into this fourth quarter. He kicks it to Booker. Goes up on the wing. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Passes it to Herrera. Jazz passing it around. Johnson can't hit. Suns trail by 12. Here's Samuels. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Shot off the screen. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And that's 11 points for Johnson.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Samuels. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Down low, Boss. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Bledsoe outside. And Sanders kicks to Bledsoe. Beasley the screen. Hits the front of the rim and out. Jazz leading by 14. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Hayward. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
And that one is good by Beasley.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Johnson with a screen on Bledsoe. Johnson outside. Again, the Jazz score.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Beasley. The shot no good. And it's Utah the other way. To the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Screen by Sanders. Back to Bledsoe from deep. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Hayward. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Hayward's got 14 points here in the second half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Bledsoe passes to Samuels. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Pass to Johnson. Here's Boss. Johnson outside. Here's Herrera. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Larry Sanders picks one up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shooting for Utah, Herrera. Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Suns trail by 19. Bledsoe outside. He dishes it to Samuels. Drills it from outside.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
The feed to Johnson. Inside, Boss goes up and lays it nice and easy. Boss has got 17 points here in the second half. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Bledsoe outside. To the middle, here's Beasley. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Jazz leading by 18. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And what a game for Boss. He's got 13 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Shooting the one.
On the free throw, no good. Utah has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. To the paint. Out to Hayward. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Just 5 on the clock. Nato. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Suns trail by 19. Bledsoe kicks to Beasley. Here's Sanders. Can't get it to go. Johnson with some nice D. Here's Hayward. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. 21 points for Gordon Hayward.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Bledsoe outside. They double-team Bledsoe. Here's Beasley, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
A long wind-up and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
I sure hope not.
Hayward on the wing. And he gets it to go. Hayward's got 18 points now here in the second half.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
All right, fans. I want everyone here in the seats and make some noise for your Jazz Dancers.
Suns trail by 21. Bledsoe dishes to Booker. Back to Bledsoe. Samuels the pass to Beasley. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Boss, no good.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Utah ball. The Jazz with the timeout. All right, fans, hold on. Everyone here in the arena, get on up out of your seats and make some noise for your Jazz dancers.
Jazz leading by 21. There's a good screen. An easy 2 points on the layup. Boss has got 9 points now in the quarter.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
The dish now to Hayward. And now the Suns, a fast break. Ball going up court. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
That's good from Bledsoe. Here's Exum. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Feeds to Muhammad. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 5 assists in the game.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for Utah.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Boss. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Exum passes to Boss to the left side wing. Pocket 6 to the paint. Can't get it to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From beyond the arc, the shot misses. Johnson outside. Down low. Boss uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
No good there. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Joe, congratulations on this win. This was a game where we saw plenty of great sequences, some nice runs put together. What changes for the team out on the floor when you guys start rolling like we witnessed here tonight?
We just picked up our energy and effort. We was able to get some stops, got out in transition, started making a few shots, and it just kind of got contagious.
Well, this was fun for us to watch, Joe. Thanks for the time. Guys?
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
He was dazzling tonight, guys. Even his opponents were looking at him going, wow, you're tearing us up tonight.
He put everything he had to his rebound, and it made a huge difference. This was a taste of what he's capable when he gets his mind that he's going to dominate.
And that is it for this broadcast of Round 2 of the NBA playoffs.